Everybody knows it's poison. I still let it be, bought openly. Yeah? Okay, they say, okay, only adults can buy alcohol. But how you stop your children at home to drink it when you have a bottle of whiskey hanging around all day and you drink it all day, or someday with your friends? Look so cool, on the rock or whatever, and you talk happily together and drink. And that's a very good picture for the kids to think, oh, whiskey makes you happy. Or when a romantic occasion, you sit together and drink whiskey. Oh, drink whatever alcohol. And the kids said, oh, if I want to be romantic, I have to do like mom and dad. And then invite her girlfriend to come out, talk her into drinking alcohol together. So as to have to fit in with the picture of the romance, you understand, on the film or in the house. The whole society is teaching all the garbage. And expect the world to be in order, peaceful, and the children to be obedient, nice and intelligent, and graduate, and, good citizens and all kinds of stuff. How do the kids survive this world to be a good citizen? Looking at that example that we adults make. I turned one airdrome into a whole vegan. It was one time I did that. Yeah. There were a lot of pilots coming to that airdrome one day. I fed them everything vegan and all that. And then I said, change this, change that, change that. Of course, at that time, I knew that person. I could do it, but I can't just walk into any airport or airdrome and say, change this, change that. But I do what I can, whenever I can, you see. Change that, or alcohol out. We have non-alcoholic beer for the future, non-alcoholic wine, non-alcoholic champagne, fruit juice, anything you want. And vegan food. And the other pilot, I said, why we do this? I said, look, your son here, 2 of them, they love to fly with you, no? Yeah, they do. They love to be a pilot, no? He went there every day checking into the computer, simulating flying, did it alone. So he wants to be a pilot, yeah? And a pilot, should have clear vision, clear head. For a pilot, you must be always clear because you carry a lot of lives and responsibility with you, you know that. And this little boy here, only 8 years old, wants to be a pilot. And all of you come in here every day after flying, drinking and smoking. What an example you make for him, huh? So they're all quiet. And then all alcohol gone. Vegan restaurant. The restaurant became vegan. Of course, to send people, teach them how and cook and everything. Yeah, your words do make a difference sometimes. You just have to say it. People can take it or not take it, but you say it. That's the way it should be. At least in restaurants, if not on the label, at least in restaurants, say alcohol kills. Yeah? Why just cigarettes? Cigarettes kill even less than alcohol. Alcohol has a more immediate effect, Because if somebody gets drunk, he goes out and somebody just provoke him. They fight and then they kill each other. Or get wounded or stab or, damage each other's body. You understand? It's even more immediate. Why not put a warning on the bottle of alcohol? I don't understand this. And it damages your brain. Everybody knows that. And the brain doesn't grow back. Unless you drink very little mild alcohol and in a span of time you don't drink, then it gives a chance for that brain damaged area to grow back. But it won't grow forever. If you keep killing it again, then it won't grow again. Understand? And if you drink very strong alcohol, your brain damaged forever. Whatever part that it goes into, it damages the nerves, and it won't grow back. Everybody knows that. I mean, at least many people know that. Nowadays, you can watch TV, you read newspapers, you cannot say you don't know. Yeah? And why not put a label, a warning on alcohol bottles? Why not? And even later have to put also in the meat shop and everything. Every piece of meat, print on it. You are living on dead bodies. Somebody has been killed brutally for your meal today. And then at least they know it and then they have a choice. And put some picture of dead cow people who are brutally murdered all over the wall of the butcher shop. At least they know what they're paying for. It's not an honest job. Even to sell something like blind, I blinding people to buy it. It's like cheating. It's not honest, is it? Huh?
But sometimes a piece of meat is not really meat, but they make it like ham or sausage.
Yeah, they make it. Yeah, even.
Eat the sausage, but the kid doesn't know that.
Yeah, they don't know. And there was one kid, I know one person, and he has a nephew, so young, only 4 years old. He doesn't like meat at all. And he likes things without meat, but the parents keep forcing him to eat it. Sometimes he's sick and all that, so I said to that friend, you have to convince the parents to let him make a choice. I don't know what happened now. I try my best. So of course you cannot tell all the people in the world, but tell whom you can, okay? Do your best. And it will bear fruit. If we all try together, it will bear fruit, yeah? Air it on TV, radio, pamphlets, leaflets everywhere. Be a vegan, at least today, save one life. Save an innocent life, and print a leaflet with a cow person hanging on the ceiling with one leg. Print that on. So let them have a look, the way they kill them.
Also, the Vegetarian Society in the UK, there's quite a lot of work on that.
Mm-hmm.
They have special programs for the schools.
Yeah.
So for different ages,
Mm-hmm.
where they can be taught.
Yeah.
So where you have to present it to the school, to your local school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And T-shirts, so they call it face.
Yeah, I know. But this got a face. This is not much. Just print a picture with a cow person hanging on the ceiling and a butcher with a knife, and then it's more than 1,000 words. That will really hit somebody, I hope. Or at least hit someone. Yeah? Do something. At least if you can't rescue them spiritually, rescue some poor animal people. Yeah? If humans don't listen, then at least rescue the animal people. God. Yeah, maybe we have to suggest this vegetarian society to do that, or we can write letter to the prime minister, write letter to whoever decides that, like the tobacco department where they control the cigarette and all that. We write to them, or write to the wine control or whatever, tell them that. Maybe write it again and again and again. And they'll think about it. Maybe they throw it in the dustbin, or maybe somebody will read it. Maybe it will affect somebody in some country, somewhere, sometime, somehow. Yeah? If it doesn't, then you lose a few pounds on stamps. But you do your best, okay?